Um, Today, our topic for Walking the Path is how to deal with uncomfortable emotions and to accept and transmute. There we go. That's the topic. How to deal with uncomfortable emotions. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. Before I get into how to deal with uncomfortable emotions and to accept them and transmute them, I want to tell you a little bit about Rythmia because I'm here at Rythmia in beautiful downtown Guanacaste. And it's just miraculous here. It really is. It's a miraculous place where individuals come and have an amazing life transformation, where that thing that's been stopping you, the thing that you've been working on for so long, the coping mechanism that you've been using, people pleasing, perfectionism, controlling, workaholic, addiction, all of the coping mechanisms that we use that work until they don't, they get seen here. They get seen, and what we see is what is underneath them. Why am I using this coping mechanism? What am I coping with? And typically it's I'm not enough, I don't belong, I'm not safe, I'm not lovable, I'm bad, I'm wrong, there's something wrong with me. These are the beliefs that we have fundamentally underneath that cause those coping mechanisms. And at Rythmia, the plant medicine and this program helps you to see exactly what is your cause and to feel it, not just intellectually, but to feel it. And once you feel it, you get to heal it. You get to come back to a state of wholeness within yourself, to be your authentic self. And from your authentic self, you get to forgive and to heal. This is what happens every week here. It's beautiful. And if you have any questions about it and you're on Instagram, you can look at rythmia.com. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can call the number on the screen and ask one of our talented phone agents to help you. They really are amazing. They're amazing people, and they'll help you get what you need. Come down and see us. It's beautiful here. And it's a beautiful time of year at Costa Rica. Wow. Such an amazing country. So today's topic is how to deal with uncomfortable emotions, to accept them, and to transmute them. So here's the deal. Stuff's going to come up in life, right? Shit's going to happen. We're going to be triggered, if you will. Although the word trigger is kind of I don't know if I love the word trigger, but something's going to rub up against you wrong, right? And what we normally do, what I used to do, was to stuff it down. I shouldn't be feeling that way. So this holiday season, you might be around family and some uncomfortable feelings, uncomfortable emotions might arise. They say, if you think you're enlightened, spend time with your family. It's the truth. Because those are the folks that can really push our buttons. So how do we deal with uncomfortable emotions? First is to be with them, right? To understand, to stop and look at what you're feeling. What are you experiencing, right? What am I feeling? What am I experiencing? I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm hurt. What is it? What is it that you're feeling? And this is in any situation, not just at the holidays with family, but whatever's coming up for you. So often we are on autopilot. We're just reacting to things. We're not aware of our reaction. As we increase our awareness, we increase our ability to make different choices in life. Addiction, workaholism, people pleasing, codependency, controlling, all of that stuff is from limited awareness. Like, oh, well, I've got this problem, and this is the Chinese bistro menu that I have to choose from. I can be a workaholic. I can be an addict. I can be controlling. I can be people pleasing. I can be codependent, or any of the other number of coping mechanisms to use. But those are limited awareness. As we start to expand our awareness, we can see more options, more possibilities, more choices. And so the first piece is awareness. the greater or the more expanded our awareness is, the more choices we have, the more possibilities and potentialities we can see. So we first begin with awareness, and our first level of awareness is about ourselves. How am I feeling? What am I experiencing right now? And to be honest with yourself, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm confused, I'm hurt, I'm lonely, I'm tired. What is it that you're feeling? First piece is that, like, what am I feeling? And to realize that everything that you're feeling, every part of you wants the best for you. Everything that is happening, whether it's alcoholism or workaholism or people pleasing or whatever coping mechanism you use, or your sadness or your anger or your fear, they want the best for you. They don't always know the best way to go about it, but they want the best for you. What does that mean? It means it's like you've got a whole group of unruly children inside your head. And some of them are like, I know the best way to deal with this. We need to be afraid. We need to be worried, right? Worry, doubt, fear, lack, limitation, not enoughness, that whole conglomerate of things. Those are all ways in which our body, our emotional body, is trying to tell you something. It's trying to get you to, trying to protect you so that you don't fall flat on your face, so that you don't make a mistake. Now, when we bring our awareness to that, the first thing we want to do is check in. What am I feeling? First of all, if I'm just reacting, I'm not aware of my feelings. I'm just reacting from that place. The minute I can observe how I'm feeling, there's a little bit of space. There's a little bit of space between what I'm experiencing and the consciousness that's experiencing it. All of a sudden, I'm not my experience. I'm not my feelings. I'm not my emotions. I'm not my thoughts. I have thoughts. I have feelings. I have emotions, but that's not who I am. Who I am is unlimited light and love, shot directly out of the mind of the infinite. And I'm having this experience as a human being of being angry, of being sad, of being lonely, of being tired, whatever it is. So our first piece is in the awareness. We separate ourselves a little bit from the experience. We're not being reactive. Now we can step into a place of being responsive. So now I'm looking at, I'm angry. Okay, nothing wrong with being angry. Angry is good. Anything that you're feeling is good because it's there for you. It's trying to teach you something. It's trying to show you something. What's that anger trying to do? It's trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you from being hurt. What's that fear trying to do? Trying to protect you. It's all basically trying to protect you. So as we start to ask, what role is that feeling or emotion playing? I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling tired. What role is that? What role is anger playing in your life? What role is you're being offended by what your relative said or what somebody said on the news? What role is that playing? Generally protection. It's trying to protect you, and it's trying to do that. It wants the best for you, but it doesn't necessarily know the best way to go about it. That's what I meant when you have like a bunch of children inside your head that think they know best, but you need to be the adult. You need to be not the superior one, but the one that has a different level of experience that can help guide these immature aspects of our personality into a more holistic approach. So I first start to see what am I experiencing? What am I feeling? What role is that playing? It's playing a role to protect me. It's helping me. Well, that's not the way I want to go about it. And now you can look at that. You can look at that mechanism. That's an old pattern. That's an old way of being. The way I deal with stuff is to drink. The way I deal with stuff is to get angry. The way I deal with stuff is to just please people and put their feelings above mine. Oh, okay, that's an old pattern. I don't want that old pattern anymore. Now I'm seeing it. It's there to protect me, but it's not really doing its job anymore. So I get to, just like a little child, go, hey, there's my people-pleasing Buddha. There's that aspect of me that wants to lose consciousness in drugs or alcohol so that I'm not aware. There's that part of me that wants to fight. There's that part of me, whatever it is, that's just, okay, there's a part of me. There's my angry part. There's that angry child within me. And what do you do with the child? Do you beat them senseless in order to teach them a point? No, but that's what we're doing to ourselves, to our little inner child. We're like, shut the fuck up, beating them down. No, we got to treat them like a child that doesn't know better, and we're here to teach them something, right? So we get to say, hey, to that part of you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for wanting to protect me. But that's not the way we go about it anymore. I go about it with expanded awareness. I go about it with holding the best and highest individual and collective good. I'm looking for something different. So you say thank you to that part, and then you say that's no longer valid, and then you get to replace it with what you want. So, for example, let's say you're feeling envy, jealousy, right? I'm feeling envious of those people over there. Okay, thank you, envy. What role is envy playing? What role is jealousy playing? It's there to protect me. It wants me to do well. It wants me to not be left behind. Okay, thank you. It's totally cool. Appreciate you, envy and jealousy. Now, the way we're working on this now, envy and jealousy, that's an old program. The way we're working on it is I'm going to know the truth that I'm connected to everything and everyone, that we are one. I know that I'm enough in this moment. I'm enough, and this moment is enough. And I know that I create what I want. I'm the creator of my life experience. I create what I want. And what I want comes to me with ease and grace in a magical way. Now, there's a mantra that you can create in your words that are the direct counterpoint to the thing that you're experiencing. Like the jealousy and envy is there to get me to, do better and to not feel like I'm being left behind. But that creates resentment and ugliness, and I don't want that. But what I do know from my intellectual self, I know that everything's working together for my good. I know that I'm one with everything. I know that I'm connected to everyone and everything. I know that I'm enough. Just by me being me, I'm enough. In this moment, I'm enough. And this moment is enough, and I'm enough in it. And I know that I'm the creator of my life experience. I create what I want, and what I want comes to me with ease and grace in a magical way. So there's my process. I identify the feeling, jealousy and envy. Okay, what is it there to do? It's there to protect me. Okay, thank you. That's no longer valid. And now I'm going to replace it with what I want. What I want is to know that I'm connected to everything and everyone, that there's no competition. I don't have to be jealous or envious of anyone because there's no competition. There's no competition. Why? Because there's not another me on the planet. There's never been another me. There's not one now, and there never will be. And it's the same for you. You're incomparable. I'm incomparable. What if we walked around feeling incomparable? And being incomparable doesn't mean that you're an arrogant ass. Being incomparable means there's no comparison to me. And there's no comparison to you. Like we're incomparable. And therefore, me being my incomparable self doesn't take anything away from you being it's not about inferiority or superiority. It's not even about equality. It's about my uniqueness, and that it's my path, nobody else's path that I'm on. I could go down the rabbit hole and say, you really shouldn't be feeling envy and jealousy at this point in your life. You should be much more advanced than that. That's ridiculous. I could beat myself up about that. Does that do any good? Does beating the child senseless do any good? No. We have to teach the child. We have to teach that immature part of ourselves that we have a new way of dealing with jealousy and envy. We have a new way of dealing with fear. We have a new way of dealing with loneliness. We have a new way of dealing with anger. We have a new way of dealing with not enoughness. And so I want you to create your own mantra for the thing that you're working on. What's the thing that comes up for you all the time? Is it jealousy? Is it anger? Is it I'm not good enough? Is it sadness? Is it loneliness? What is it? Identify what it is. Figure out what role it's playing. Thank it, because it served you for a while, but now it's no longer serving. And then you get to replace it. You write your own mantra. What is it that's going to calm your emotional waters? What is it that's going to take you? Because what I said takes me from jealousy and envy into a deep realization that I don't have to be jealous or envious of anybody else, that I'm incomparable, and that I'm creating what I want. Now it moves my focus away from being focused on what they have and I don't to what I want to create. Isn't that this is the power of your mind. This is the power of your emotions. This is the power of your desire. So this is how we deal with uncomfortable emotions to accept them and transmute them. And that was the intention of this talk today. What time is it? It's 1 something. Ah. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so grateful and so thankful to share this with you. Please reach out if you have any questions and any questions about rythmia, any questions about writing your mantra. I'd love to hear from you. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And we're going to have, next Tuesday, I get to do Jerry's Facebook Live and Instagram Live and YouTube Live. I'm super excited about it. And it's going to be preparation for the holidays. So this was a preparation for the preparation. So I'll give you some more holiday tips next week, Tuesday. And then next Thursday, it's going to be two Facebook, Instagram lives, YouTube lives next week. I'm looking forward to it. I wish you all the best, peace, and richest blessings. And I'll